Hey fatty! This is my top secret snake diet shredding blueprint. Let's begin. Cole's snake diet shredding blueprint. This is an advanced routine for lean people that are trying to get ripped quickly, that have large gut capacities. Okay, this is not for fucking fat asses. So number one, the eating frequency, 48 hours. Okay, it's a 48-hour fasting routine. You're eating every 2 days. On snake juice, and you can throw in some dry fasting if you want. You can experiment. There's flexibility. Okay? Number two, meal time. Breakfast. Okay? We're eating in the morning on this routine. Why do I choose to eat breakfast? Because it gives me better intensity in the gym. So what I would do is I'd eat this huge fucking breakfast, and I'd take like 5, 6, 7 hours, a good gap between breakfast and training, and then I'd train at night. My intensity would be through the fucking roof. You would never have the intensity when you eat the night before and train fasted. No matter what anybody says. When you're lean, I've had the best results eating breakfast. This is how I cut to like fucking 8% body fat for that powerlifting meet 2 years ago. And I was eating breakfast, okay? Low carb breakfast. And I train late at night because I'm already somewhat fasted, and you don't need to eat fucking food after the training. There's already fucking amino acids still in your system from earlier in the day. Okay, that's bullshit. You train, go home, and go to fucking bed. I always had the best fucking results because the intensity could be higher when I ate breakfast. And that's why. So then my first day of the 48, I do my heavy shit, and I got crazy strength. And then the next day, I'm still fasted, and I could either do another full body workout, or you could even do every other day training on the weights and then do fucking cardio that next day and just be burning straight body fat. The other thing is when you eat breakfast, okay, basically you can eat the same calories, the same fucking meal. If you eat the same meal, say you're eating breakfast every day on OMAD even. If you're eating breakfast and you were maintaining body weight on OMAD, if you took that same fucking meal and you bumped it into an evening refeed, you will gain weight on the same fucking food. It's because your body, it's not the fucking same. You can't get fat during the day after you eat breakfast. You'll gain the weight when you sleep. Okay, no matter what anybody says, you'll get the best fucking result when you eat a big fucking breakfast once you're lean. Now, you're a fat ass. The reason I never told anybody this for the longest time, because most people eat breakfast and they'll eat all fucking day. If you're a fat ass doing 72s, I'd rather you just eat your little tiny meal before bed and go to bed. Okay? This is advanced. You gotta be fucking disciplined to eat fucking breakfast without fucking up. Because you got an eating window you gotta keep tight, and you gotta stop for the rest of the day. So the next thing, eating window, 1 hour. 1 hour. So in 1 hour, I'm eating a pile of fucking food. Okay? A pile of food. Macros and calories. You eat till you're fucking full, but optimally low carb, and I eat till I'm fucking full if I'm on a cut. Now, this routine, if you have a wicked stomach capacity, you could actually use this routine for maintenance. I've done it. I've ate this way on maintenance for fucking over 6 weeks before. Okay, and I had wicked results. What I was doing is I was essentially going to this buffet and eating as much as I could fucking eat every 48 hours. And I had to eat as much as I could eat just to maintain body weight. You can't get fat doing this. That's the beauty of it. In fact, I say low carb here because that's optimal. And that'll help you the other part too, because you're eating in the morning, you don't have to worry about that glycogen swing happening from your liver and feeling super hungry at night. Okay, because if I eat in the morning, then basically I'll hit ketosis probably by the next morning, and I'll be in full-blown ketosis midday rather than eating at night and then hitting ketosis the next night, and that's right when you feel fucking hungry. Okay, so there's lots of fucking reasons I fucking prefer eating fucking in the morning, especially when I'm doing a cut and I'm trying to maintain a lean body mass. The other thing though about eating breakfast is if you're drinking a bunch of water, if you do eat carbs or something like that in the morning, you're not going to be pissing all night. You're not going to bed on a full gut. You always sleep better when you eat breakfast and you go to bed on an empty stomach. So lastly, this is an excellent maintenance routine for snakers with a high gut capacity. You can actually maintain on this if you can really eat. Okay? So like for me to maintain on this, if I was eating low carb, it's going to be really hard to maintain. I'd have to be eating like fucking probably 6,500 calories in that sitting. But if I'm using it for maintenance, it no longer would have to be 1 hour. I could stretch out to a 2-hour refeed if I wanted to. The only shitty part about that is if you're eating so you're that full, you're going to have to take a longer rest time that day before you can go to the gym. Okay, that's the only trade-off. Okay, you'd have to fucking sit and relax and digest for a while and then go to the gym late at night. But besides that, nighttime training is when you're the strongest anyway. That's proven. Okay, like I have a buddy that actually made the Olympics in sprinting, and when he used to train, basically his training would happen at 9 a.m. and his coach said if you weren't up by 5 a.m., don't even come to fucking practice. Okay, because your body, your muscles haven't even woke up yet. So the main reason is this routine allows me to cut fast. I love the discipline of it. When I eat breakfast, it allows me to have more intensity in the fucking gym, especially in that first workout, than it would if I was eating at night and then training the next day. And the intensity keeps more muscle on me. And you're eating enough fucking food that you don't got to worry about eating after you fucking train. Okay, that's a fucking myth. You got tons of fucking protein in you to recover. Okay, I just don't do a pile of cardio on that first training night. The next night I'll hammer cardio. Okay? And it allows me, because I got large gut capacity, to eat a big fucking meal and still cut. Like, truth be told, I can eat fucking trash on 48s like this and still lose probably a half a pound every 48 hours of fat. Like, so if you're like 10% body fat or something, you're trying to get down to 7%. Like, this is what it's all about, folks. When you got a big gut capacity, it is easier to stay ripped than it is for somebody that can't eat as much. If you can, the more you can eat and the longer you can fast, the easier it is to maintain an extremely ripped body with like no effort. Okay? That's why I love fucking 48s when you're already lean. And then you dial in the exercise accordingly to what you're doing and your goals, and there it is. That's how I fucking cut. An example meal would be like fatty meat, ribeye steak, pack of bacon, a bunch of eggs. Like basically eat that meat and fat till I'm almost full. And then at the end I'd eat like 3 or 4 pieces of fruit, maybe a small plate of fruit like oranges and grapefruits, maybe some berries. That would be an example meal when I'm on a cut. And to maintain, I'd just crank it up and maybe add a little more carbohydrate in there. Okay, and that's it. 48s. Okay, that's how you get fucking ripped and maintain it like fuck all, but it is discipline. If you can't do it, you can't fucking do it because you're a little bitch. So everyone have a great night. Stop fucking eating, fatty.